Hi, Into 50 students online. I decided to do this one as a short video rather than just post the directions because we're getting into kind of a sensitive topic, which is writing for our careers, to get internships, writing to get scholarships, all that kind of stuff. And that can be a little bit emotionally difficult at times. So, one of the reasons I'm so passionate about this is because I have a very real experience with what poor writing, or at least weaker writing, can do to your career and your prospects and your job opportunities. First, I just want to be clear, everyone in here is a strong writer, and everyone in here is gifted. So I know I come through on the online section with a lot of criticisms, but you're still way above the average student. So keep that in mind that we're trying to bring it up yet even further. It's not that you're not awesome. We just know we can get you a little bit more awesome. So, with that in mind, my little story, when I was looking for this position, I didn't like my job at UIC. My coworkers weren't always the nicest people. So I started looking for new jobs and I sent out piles of cover letters and applications, and I didn't hear anything. And that's kind of normal in the modern job application process. You know if you got it, but if you didn't get it, you don't hear anything and you don't get any feedback. So, I'd done all these crazy things. I mean, I was published when I was from research I did during my sophomore year of college. I'd lived all over the world. I'd done all this research, and all this teaching. And I thought, wow, is that not enough? Well, one of my colleagues, who was my former master's advisor, sat me down to look at my cover letter, and he said, the problem isn't you, the problem is your cover letter. And we worked on it together, and I tried sending it out again, and suddenly everybody in the world wanted to hire me. So that is my very real story of how essays and cover letters can make a huge difference, particularly when you're dealing with more competitive scholarships and internships that a lot of people are applying to. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk you through some tips that my master's advisor, Dr. Roy Plotnick, walked me through. I've kind of summarized them into 6 major points. Then I'm going to talk a little bit about a basic structure. It's one structure. We're going to practice a little bit with that structure. It's the classic 5 paragraph essay, which most of you probably have done before. But it's a good model for learning how to introduce structure to our writing.